like she said, when we got there, they were just like, all right, let's go. I was like, okay, let's go. So we got there and we had dinner, and it was completely new food that was delicious. They made me Christmas dinner, Danish Christmas dinner, which was awesome. But after we had dinner, and we were just all sitting at the table talking, and we were really talking about their culture and the differences between, where we live and everything. And it just kind of hit me how different everything was, and that it's completely different every year. And, there were some things that I thought were really great ideas that they had over here that I felt like I could take that back with me. And I don't know, I just really enjoyed that dinner and that time with them.
Do you feel like maybe that we brought the family closer together too? Because when we were sitting around and we were eating dinner and stuff, like everybody was talking. And I kind of got the feeling like they wouldn't usually do that or all have breakfast together. And when I was there, they had breakfast together like 2 days in a row. And she said, we usually don't do that. So I kind of felt like we were bringing the family closer together too, just being there.
Yeah, I can say that because my host family, they have this thing or law or something where once you turn 18, their government gives you some type of stipend or monies where you can go and get your own place. And some kids opt out to get, actually be on their own. They just use it for income monthly. So he actually has his own place. And so he's been staying alone. And he's like, man, I'm glad you're here, so I'm going to take my clothes over to my mom and get her to do my laundry. She has better detergent, So he hadn't been able to be back at home, or was it, because I think he moved closer to his school because of the gas being $8 and something an hour. He needed to be close to help save money. But he enjoyed that. He was there when he had a little 8-year-old little sister. His little sister was so excited when he comes through the door, and she was excited to have a guest, and she couldn't speak any English, but she went and found a Michael Jackson hat and put the hat on, and she was like, Michael Jackson, and I was like, oh yeah, Which reminds me, I brought a Michael Jackson CD for you guys to listen to, but we definitely sat at the table. She had a playmate over there spent the night, so we sat at the table and had great conversation. They had lots of questions, and they were welcoming by answering any questions we had, and they were just very, very interested. That's what I love. Like, people that are really, really, really genuinely interested in you and what you do and your educational experience in the U.S. and comparing it to what the mother was trying to offer her son. And she said they have to work really hard, save a lot of money. He had to work last summer, has to work again this summer to get the money to come over. They really like what we get in the U.S. as far as education, but yeah, it definitely does bring the family together. Yeah. And it made me I was like, I can't wait to get back home and sit there and eat with my family and talk and at the table and make you appreciate. Because I've been so busy with school that, sitting down, family time, and just having great conversation at dinner time, I hadn't been able to take to that this semester. So I'm looking forward to it.
So what did you think, Dina? Give me one of your highlights from the week.
Well, I really enjoyed visiting the EU. I always like hearing about different countries, kind of politics, and the way that just the government works, even our government. So that was a really good experience.
I thought at the EU too, I thought it was really interesting, how they said they have to set the political parties together because they don't get along, so they have to separate certain ones. And I thought that was really interesting when they were describing that, but I learned some things there as well. I thought that was really pretty fascinating. So we're all going to do this again, right? But you know what? Here's another thing. I mean, think about it. Everybody in this group, we really didn't know each other when we started off.
No.
And, through Miko's acting and everything, it's really awesome that a group like this can come together. And really, we were a great group together for the most part. We're all different, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. That is part of your own individuality. But the fact that we were still able to come together and appreciate each other and appreciate each other's differences and that be okay, that says a lot for us culturally as well. And Ms. Hatmaker and I looked at you guys and we actually talked about it. We talked about each one of you and said how much you had grown, in certain areas through this 1 week, and I really believe in my heart it's something that you're going to carry with you for the rest of your lives.